Hi everyone, my name's Philip, and welcome to episode number 2 of the Retro Gaming Game Show. The show pits two contestants against each other in a series of questions and classic gaming battles to win cool retro prizes and maybe even some cashola. Within all this competition, we all managed to remain friends and drink some great local brews from around the Northwest Indiana and Chicagoland area. If anyone's familiar with the breweries in Northwest Indiana, Three Floyds immediately comes to mind. However, hot on the heels is a buzz brewery out of Gary, Indiana called 18th Street Brewery. Today on the show, we'll be sharing and enjoying their phenomenal Belgium style ale, Death Trap Door. Let's get this thing open and meet our contestants. Hey guys, this is Mike here. He is a local brewer, I would say, right? Do you brew on your own in your free time?
Not right now, but yeah.
No? Has a podcast, video game podcast. This is Mark. We just met today. I kind of love him. He's pretty awesome, and we're gonna get going. Today's prize, we have track and field, complete in box here, and we're also, you guys are apparently drinking, which is good. And today we're drinking from 18th Street Brewery, the Death Trap, which says it is, what kind of beer is this?
Belgium Strong.
Nice. Is it really strong?
Yeah. It's got some heat.
What's the?
It's got a nice fruity note to it though at the end.
It's probably about a 9.5, I'd say.
Nice. I try to stay away from 9.5s, but maybe since it's early, I guess.
No,
How
about
the first video games you remember playing?
We had an Atari 2600 as a family. My great aunt or great grandma, I don't know, she died when I was a kid, got all of the grandkids Atari 2600s for Christmas. So it was the old wood box one, and I actually still have that one in my garage. So whenever we have parties, we play. And I discovered as a kid that Sega Genesis controllers work in the 2600, so we were able to use those to play after our joysticks died.
Cool. Okay, you guys know how it works. Hit the button if you know the answer. You can hit it as soon as you know the answer. If nobody knows the answer, we'll just quickly move on to the next question so we can keep it going. But win this round, or win 2 rounds, you'll win the game. Win all 3 rounds, and you will win my money that's missing. I'll check everybody's pockets when we leave.
First video games I really remember playing were Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, with my...
Can I fix your hair, dude?
What?
I mean, you got kind of a thing going on there. You're gonna be on the internets. You don't look like a clown. Alright.
Alright, name, age, and where you're from. Sorry, I'll do it again.
That's fine.
Mark, Crown Point, Indiana, age 27.
Okay, sorry, it's...
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
There are 3 numbers that the last digit of the timer must be on in order to set off the fireworks at the end of a level in Super Mario Brothers. What are the 3 numbers?
88, 66, 44.
It'd be just the last digit. What can the last digit be in order for you to get the fireworks?
I thought it was just any doubles.
3 numbers. No, it's a 1, 3, or a 6. What cult favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game has the Turtles fighting Shredder's army in both the past and the future in order to get...
Turtles time.
Got it. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde are the names of villains in what?
Pac-Man.
Yeah. What retro game stars 3 toads with human characteristics named after skin conditions?
Battletoads?
That's right. What's the name of the first opponent in Punch-Out for the NES?
Clap. He was just sitting over there.
Alright, we won't.
That one doesn't count.
My bad. You can't say you can comment, but you can't say the answer.
Whenever my parents or grandparents would ask me where I wanted to go, I'd go to any of the arcades in the area. I remember going to Wright's Barnyards, Celebration Station, Inman's, and they would just give me a roll of quarters, and I soon figured out that the games that you get tickets, you don't play very long, and they, your coins go away really quickly. So I got really good at Galaga as a kid because I played it. It just cost a quarter, and you could play it for 25-30 minutes.
Double Dragon was an essential beat 'em up that established several gameplay elements that would define the genre. In the original game, in 2-player mode, the brothers battle who at the end? If you play 2 players, on Double Dragon, who do you battle at the end?
Each other?
That's right. Although Nintendo popularized the cartridge-based handheld with its monochrome Game Boy, what is the very first handheld game console that used interchangeable cartridges?
Game Boy?
That's the Microvision.
Microvision.
Wait, that was a Nintendo console?
No. The question said that Nintendo popularized the handheld,
Right.
but then the Microvision was the actual first one. It was by Milton Bradley.
And it could take multiple different?
Yeah, I guess you could change the cartridges, but I've never seen
The Bradley product.
pictures. But
Yeah.
what's the name of the damsel in distress from the original Donkey Kong?
Shit. I knew it. I just lost it. Petunia?
No, do you want to try and answer?
Dixie?
No, it's Pauline.
Polly.
Yeah, I had the P.
I mean, on the Game Boy. I played Tetris on the Game Boy. The old gray brick one.
Yeah. And what else are we doing? Moon Patrol. You say you don't know much about Moon Patrol?
Don't know much about Moon Patrol.
Cool. It's real self-explanatory, so it's fire.
Sorry, I'm probably a terrible contestant.
No, it's you just jump right in and play it.
Okay.
And the first
What's the
one-
name of Link's horse that first appeared in Legend of Zelda?
Epona?
Got it. Which Final Fantasy game was first in the series to use 3D computer graphics featuring fully?
7.
Correct. Name all 8 drivers in the original Mario Kart for the SNES.
Mario, Luigi, Peach, Donkey Kong, Bowser, Koopa, Toad, and Yoshi.
Got it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Castlevania Bloodlines was exclusive to what system?
Genesis?
Yep. What standout company created quality games such as Ghosts and Goblins, 1942, and Final Fight?
Capcom?
My button broken?
No, it's not.
There's a lot of weird games I like on the PlayStation 1, but Einhander was a shoot 'em up that had a very limited release that it's a Square Enix shoot 'em up. That one's really good. And this,
One of the flagship titles for Konami, the world-famous Castlevania series, focused on what vampire hunting family?
Alucard? No.
Belmont.
Helsing?
Belmont. Originally supposed to carry the James Bond license, the object of this game is to drive down roads in the technologically advanced...
Spy Hunter.
Yeah, good. Although the top-down point of view was retained for overworld areas, much of Link's second quest, the adventures of Link, exchanged this perspective for what?
Side-scrolling.
What's the name of the NES counterpart in Japan?
Famicom.
Got it. What popular rock band had their likeness turned into a 1989 classic arcade game where the band battled to reunite with their instruments?
Kiss?
That's Journey.
Wait, who? Was it
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Aerosmith had a game.
The Aerosmith game was in the 90s.
Yeah.
That was a gun game too, right?
Yeah, Generation
Escape.
Generation X.
Generation X is in effect. Yeah.
Liked or
Yeah, I didn't play as much Super Nintendo as I did Genesis. I got it later in its life cycle. I do remember playing a lot of Mario Kart, the first one on it, and just the Donkey Kong Country games.
The object of the game is to direct frogs to their home one by one.
Frogger?
Yep. What's the name of the Sega? What is the name of Sega's first cartridge-based handheld system?
Game Gear.
Got it. Louie, Huey, and Dewey are names of the characters in this fantastic kids show turned video game. Name the game?
DuckTales?
Yep. What's the name of the princess in Dragon's Lair?
Pass. Carl.
I wish I could say that was right. What year was the Nintendo Entertainment System released in the US? Get it, make a guess. 85.
Oh.
What is the name of the Russian tile matching puzzle?
Tetris.
What game is often noted as the game that killed Atari?
E.T.
Correct. Mega Man is known by what name in Japan?
Rockman.
Right. What genre of game is the Breath of Fire series?
RPG.
What's the name of the controversial game scrolling regulation organization? I'm sorry, game scoring regulation organization founded by Walter Day.
Twin Galaxies.
Yep. What special item provides Pac-Man with the temporary ability to eat the enemies?
Cherries.
Power pellets.
Power Reds.
Who was the founder of both Atari and Chuck E. Cheese Pizza Time theater chain? Nolan Bushnell. All right.
All right, I guess. Am I asking?
Moved on to playing games. Well, yeah,
What was the
I
final
mean,
score?
yeah, obviously the score was 18-2.
I couldn't even hit the button.
Yeah,
It's something I knew. I couldn't even hit the button.
Question before we were even finished.
I think the button was obviously broken.
Shake that man's hand because he handed you a very fair ass whooping.
I couldn't even hit the button.
That's okay. Maybe you could beat him in Tetris or Moon Patrol.
I just had that like in my genre. I actually knew those.
Oh wow, that was an exciting round of questions. Mark's an awesome guy, but he really took a beating on the quiz. Mike won this round, but we still have 2 more rounds, and I think Mark has some surprises in store as we enter into the gaming rounds. Let's go check it out. Alright, welcome to round 2. Today, for the arcade cabinet battle, we're going to be playing Moon Patrol. Moon Patrol is an awesome game where you have a rover and you go across some planet. I'm not sure if we know what planet it is. Maybe it's Mars. Looks like it because I've been to Mars so many times. Anyway, in the game, Mike is up here. Mike just fell in a crater. Anyway, in this game here, you drive this rover and you jump over obstacles, or you can shoot some obstacles such as rocks. You also have some UFOs that'll be in here in a minute, and they try to destroy your rover as well. I believe my arcade cabinet is set on 4 guys. We'll take a look here. Mike's already lost 1. And basically what we're going to do here for the round to see who can get farther. Mike's doing pretty good so far. Shot at the rock there, and that's 2 guys down. Mike has been destroyed 2 times. Moon Patrol goes by letters to see how far you are. So we'll see how far Mike can get here. I believe he's at about... Is that the game there? It looks like it's set on 4 guys, so here's 1 more guy. Anyway, it's set on... how far you go is based on letters. So you start at A, and I believe he's up to about C right now. So we'll see what happens here. And that's the 4th time he's been hit. So his game's over. He made it to about, looks like, B there. So we'll see how far that Mark can get here, who is up next. Here we are joining Mark. He's going to take his turn. If he can get to E, then we'll just stop it, and then that'll be the game. So we'll see how he does here. Let's see, he's starting out pretty good, it looks like, jumping over some craters. There's a rock. He's going to blast another crater. You can also pull back and forward in this game. You can go faster and slower to help you dodge all the obstacles. Also, when you shoot, it shoots both out the front and the top. So you can destroy things on the ground or the UFOs in the air. Let's see how he's doing here. Looking pretty good, not doing too bad. I don't believe either of these guys have played this game since they were kids, so I have to give them the benefit of the doubt on that. We do spring the games on them. We don't tell them what game they're going to play until that day, so maybe you'll get lucky and you'll have played the game before, but most people, probably not since no arcades anymore. Take a look here, doing good. Fell in the crater. He's actually getting pretty close to E here. So I believe that he's already beat this round. Mark's already farther than Mike was in his turn, but we're just gonna stop it at E. See if we can see just a bit more. Doing very well, actually. These UFOs here actually make craters when they shoot. So that adds a bit of dynamic crater jumping action here. And he's almost reached the end. Rocks, another crater, and there it is. Just making it to E. Mark has won the 2nd round. Mike won the 1st round, Mark won the 2nd. Quickly moving on to round 3 here. We're joining Mike and Mark as they are competing in round 3 on a Super Nintendo Tetris game. Mike is on the left there, and Mark is on the right. Mark's screen looks pretty filled up here. I believe that Mike is trying to build a Tetris. The way it works is if you take a line off your screen, the line goes over to the opponent's screen and makes them go closer to the top here. Mike's pretty good in setup here for a Tetris, I believe. And there it is. He's actually sending all 4 lines over to Mark, which cleared the game. Congratulations, Mike. You won 2 out of 3 rounds, the winner for the day.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna act so excited now. Do a jig or something?
No jigs.
No jigs. No jigs, but a completed box, track and field. Very nice. Congrats on today's win.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Ooh, those lights. No pressure. No pressure.
It's okay, Corbin. I lost. Still.